In 1943, on the Filipino island of Panay, villagers began hunting something they believed was real. Not soldiers, not spies, but monsters. They called them Aswangs, long-tongued demons that walked as neighbors by day and fed on the sick by night. But what the villagers hunted wasn't a creature of folklore. It was something far more human and far more dangerous. World War II turned the Philippines into a place of hunger and suspicion. Japanese patrols stalked the roads by day. Resistance fighters disappeared into the jungle by night. Every unexplained death became proof that something unnatural was happening. They said Aswangs feared salt and garlic, so families hung both above their doors. Pregnant women slept beneath mosquito nets with scissors at their pillows, protection against what might crawl through the window. In Capiz and Iloilo, priests blessed water by the bucket and marked doorways with chalk crosses, and anyone who looked strange risked the accusation. Fear turned to action. In a village near Capiz, a pregnant woman died suddenly. Her neighbor, an old midwife, was accused of drinking her blood. By nightfall, the crowd surrounded her hut with torches. She was dragged to the plaza and beaten to death. A few towns away, Japanese troops investigating the murder of an officer were told witches were responsible. They raided the hills, firing at shadows. And in the rain-soaked countryside, a Filipino resistance patrol shot their own lookout, thinking the reflection of his lantern eyes was something inhuman. Soon, entire barrios formed Aswang hunt patrols, men with machetes in holy water, knocking on doors after dark. They said they were defending their families, but each hunt ended the same way: another neighbor gone. Decades later, historians and journalists uncovered what really happened. The Aswang hunts were less about monsters, more about control. Some were organized by the Filipino resistance, purging suspected collaborators, others by villagers settling old debts under cover of righteousness. Folklore gave violence a language everyone understood. Accounts from local priests tell of villagers who came to confess that they had killed evil. One wrote that they trembled, not from guilt, but from relief. When fear ruled louder than law, myth became justice. It wasn't demons haunting the towns, it was desperation wearing a familiar face. Today, Capiz has learned to live with its legend. Tourists still come asking about monsters, and locals usually smile. We don't believe, they say, but we don't go out late either. Behind the souvenir stalls and seaside roads, the old wartime villages remain, where the stories first took root. Maybe the monsters were never in the jungle. Maybe they were in us all along. The true horror isn't the myth itself. It's what people will become when they truly believe in it. Where should the next nightmare begin? Comment your country, and don't forget to like and subscribe.